Is it possible to get an electric motorcycle for less than $10,000, one that's built in the USA? Well, the answer is yes, and I got to ride one of these at the Micro Mobility Conference. So here it is, my first ride on the Ryvid Anthem.
How you doing?
Want to chat for a second?
Kyle.
Yeah. We're gonna get him on a ride, and then he'll talk.
You're the guy.
Yeah, I've been watching your stuff and paying attention to it. And
Nice. Have you ridden one yet?
not yet.
All right, you got
So I think we should.
I think you definitely.
I'll go over the controls with you guys as we're waiting for the shifting to come back over. We do not have an ignition, or a clutch, or gears, or shifting, really any of that. We have a power button. The power button turns the bike on. The bike is on currently.
I was playing with that, yeah.
To take it is currently in park mode.
Okay.
The kickstand and the front brake are gonna kill the throttle and put it into park mode.
Yeah.
Once you put that kickstand up, it will jump into eco mode. So that throttle is dead when the park mode is on. To take it out,
That's essentially a kill switch.
correct.
Okay, all right.
To take it out of park mode, you're gonna press that bottom right button
Yeah.
to get it out of it.
Thank you. Okay.
The top right is your mode selector
Yeah.
that goes from economy to sport, hazards on the top left, cruise control on the bottom left.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Your seat adjustment is right here on the left. So that seat adjustment goes.
That's awesome.
That seat adjustment goes from 30 inches to 34 inches standover height.
Okay.
That can be adjusted while riding the bike as well. There is no neutral. It's just the middle is basically a cancel. Your signal indicators. There is no cancel. It's just middle to turn off.
Yeah.
Horn is on the bottom left, and then you have a reverse mode here as well. The bike must be out of park, and it has to be held down to engage reverse. So you hold it down.
Hold R and use the throttle.
Correct.
Yeah.
Throttle will go up to 5 miles an hour. Front brake, rear brake is on the foot.
Oh, so standard moto style. Just no clutch and shifter.
Correct. Yep. Just no clutch
So left side.
and no shifting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing there.
Okay.
Any other questions for me?
This little thing is not. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cool.
Excellent. These two gentlemen are ready to go.
Okay, cool.
I've just
Okay.
gone through bike controls.
Just be mindful when you go kickstands up, the throttle's live.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that gets you on any bike.
Because you don't hear the motor turn.
Exactly. Yeah. Cool. If you guys want, go for it.
All right. I think we're good. Well, that seat height is weird. That definitely goes nice and low, though.
It does.
Yeah, everybody does.
Let's see. Kickstand up. You go ahead. All right, on the Ryvid Anthem, I did not expect that I was going to get to go out on the road, but this is cool. So we got brake for the front is on the right-hand side, foot brakes on the right hand, or rear brake I should say is on the foot, nothing on the left.
The Ryvid currently sells for $8,995, so well under that $10,000 price point. It has a 4.3 kilowatt hour battery, which has a built-in 3.3 kilowatt charger. It's kind of an interesting design. The charger is integrated into the battery itself, so you just need to find an outlet effectively to plug it into. But the battery not only is removable, they made it very easy to remove. It's actually on wheels and it pivots down to the ground. So to take the battery out, you're never having to lift the entire weight of the battery. It kind of pivots out of the frame and then it has a handle and you can basically roll it along like a suitcase, and it rolls super nice. I was able to do that when I was there. Ryvid, as I said, is designed in the United States. It's both designed and built in California. One of the ways they've designed this bike to make this possible was their aerospace-inspired frame. Instead of having a welded steel frame, they're actually taking steel sheet and folding it into a box structure. I've never seen that done before on something like this.
So we've got a little trigger on the left that's a regen. I haven't really tried that yet. Really stable. I feel like you can stop and balance on this thing nicely. See handling.
Yeah, so this is like, we're gonna just turn around and cruise back.
Starting to get comfortable with it, you know?
You guys, did you try the regen trigger?
I was just starting to try that a little bit.
Forgot it was there. I'll give that a shot on the way back.
Are you guys both in S mode?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. Give it a shot. It's really cool because you're it doesn't eliminate your brake, but it's nice for slowing down. You don't have to even touch your brake.
I was just thinking that because I actually kind of missed that, like, you know, you let off the throttle and the clutch kind of catches you a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
Is it a little bit like that?
Yeah.
All right, let's try that.
I think I'm getting used to it too, but I like it.
So they've really put a lot of effort into this bike. You can tell that this is something that's a brand new design and unique from the ground up. They weren't taking an existing motorcycle design and trying to figure out how do we make this electric, or how do we make this affordable, or how do we make this in the United States. They really started with all of those things from the very start.
So the regen is good. Definitely slows you down, kind of like an engine brake, but it's not super strong. It's not like shifting down a gear. It's kind of just like letting off the gas.
And then, in my opinion, they didn't skimp on the quality of the build. I thought the fit and the finish of all of the body panels and everything was excellent. The bike in person looks really good. You know, even down to things like the Pirelli tires that they're using.
And the motor is super quiet. I can't hear it over the wind noise at all. Acceleration is pretty good. I feel like I'd be perfectly comfortable on the highway with this thing. Super stable. When else am I going to get a camera shot with 3 of these together?
That's pretty cool. Probably nowhere else
Never.
for a while.
Not for a long time.
Hopefully not before too long.
Yeah, say hopefully,
you're right.
hopefully you see him around town like this pretty quick.
And primarily people know me for my experience with electric bicycles, but I'm also definitely an avid motorcycle enthusiast, and I don't want people to confuse this with some sort of fast electric bicycle. It isn't. When you hop on this and you ride it, it 100% feels like a motorcycle. It does not feel like a fast bicycle. It doesn't feel light like a bicycle does. Now, it is light compared to your typical motorcycle.
Let's see how the regen goes all the way to a stop. Almost.
The curb weight is about 313 pounds.
Acceleration is good.
They rate it for 53 foot-pounds of peak torque. The horsepower is rated right at 10 or 7,500 watts. That's the continuous rating. The peak power is 20 horsepower, so double that, or about 14 kilowatts according to their website.
I do want to see what it's like to ride with the seat all the way down. So I'm going to put it all the way down. It feels so different.
How was it?
How'd it go?
It's fun. I like it. It's quiet.
Yeah, right? We're probably just talking to each other.
It's nice. It's
I had already kind of like
steering wise and everything, like
when I took the first pre-production.
it feels like a motorcycle.
Okay,
This is exactly
Once you get up
size.
to, I don't know, maybe like 30 miles an hour and the wind noise kicks in, then you can't hear the drivetrain at all. It's just wind noise at that point. It's just.
Yeah, I know how that works.
The seating position is interesting. Like definitely all the way up feels better.
Oh yeah, it's good.
So that's still going down. That's all the way down.
Yep.
And then all the way up. I'm definitely used to like the all the way up position because every motorcycle I've had, I was always on my toes. How fast was I supposed to go?
Depends if you're recording or not.
Hold on it a bit to see how fast it would go. The acceleration is good. There are definitely motorcycles that are quicker, faster, but it's quick enough. I think it's a good balance because 4 kilowatt hours is not massive.
Correct.
So it's like if you made it accelerate faster, you'd be using so much more power to do it. It wouldn't really be worth it.
Correct.
So
So what we say is that 0 to 40 is great.
and stability-wise, I felt like I'd be totally comfortable on the highway with this.
Yes.
I know not for super long, but I would feel comfortable
Correct.
hopping on the highway at 65, and it felt like rock solid.
They suggest that at 55 miles an hour, you would get about 46 miles of range.
The regen looks like a little battery. This gray color is nice.
And that at 70 miles an hour, that would cut the range down to about 35 miles.
I'm not normally a fan of white, but this one really pops.
Now, one of the things that I feel like is way understated on their website is the adjustable seat height. It says it's 30 to 34 inches and adjustable. It doesn't say that it's adjustable, with a tool or with some sort of mechanism that you have to manually move, but it is really slick.
Really interesting frame design that's basically sheet metal that's folded to create a box structure.
My final thoughts on this are that if you are looking for an electric motorcycle that you are using on the street, primarily in the city or some back roads riding, these things are a lot of fun. Comfortable, the fit and finish and everything was great. If you get the chance to ride one or take one for a test ride, I highly recommend it. I know this is a departure from the normal e-bike videos that I put out, but electric motorcycles are growing and rapidly, and I'm getting more and more questions about them. If you have made it this far, you're probably going to want to check out this electric motorcycle right here.